Hello, this is Jessie Zalkowski. I just wanted to do my video of the overview of ABA626. I wanted to start about talking about my course objectives. I definitely think I met my course objectives. I have a much better understanding now of FBAs. I wasn't even quite sure what they were. I've heard the term before prior to this class, but it really gave me a good understanding of what they were. I was able to even talk to my BCBA that I work under, and she went into a little bit more detail about her experience with them. Apparently, it's something that we don't do too often in our clinic. Well, FAs are something we don't do too often in our clinic unless a kiddo has a pretty severe behavior. But I did get a lot more information on indirect assessments, and kind of just everything that goes into FBAs. And it was really helpful because I was recently promoted to a mid-level supervisor. So now I'm the one running a lot of the assessments, talking to parents, doing a lot of the interviews, sending them the link to the Vinelands, and then taking a look at the results of the Vinelands so I can build some of the goals on the kiddos' reports. So I really appreciated the timing of this class because it helped me a lot at work. And then I wanted to turn my camera around, hopefully you can see it, and talk a little bit about SAF meds. I started a new graph, let's see, just for this class, just so it wouldn't look too crowded and you could see the data a lot better. As you can see, there is a pretty consistent upward trend for my acquisition A cell and a downward trend for my acquisition D cell. Going back to deck 1, my baseline, I started off with 1 correct card and 5 incorrect cards. At the end of those 2 weeks, I met AIM. I got 14 correct and 0 incorrect. Let's see. On deck 2, day 1 collecting data, I didn't get any correct cards. I had 0 for my acquisition A cell and 5 for my acquisition D cell. And then after those few weeks, again, I met AIM of 14 correct cards and 0 incorrect cards. And then deck 3, I'm still working on. I haven't met AIM yet, but I am on track to do that. My baseline score was 1 for my acquisition A cell and 4 for my acquisition D cell. I haven't plotted my data from today, but I'm up to 10 correct cards. So I have 4 more to go before I met AIM. Sometimes I did kind of get stuck where I was consistently only getting for example, 8 correct cards. So I kind of had to switch up my interventions at times to meet AIM. I would make audio recordings of the deck and listen to them in my free time or when I'm driving. Towards the end, I started having my husband ask me the flashcards so I could kind of explain the concepts to him, and that was really helpful for me to learn as I teach somebody else. Another intervention I used was my study environment, making sure I studied in a quiet place without my kids around once they were in school. I started doing my SAF meds in my office instead of at home. I picked better reinforcers throughout the 8 weeks. And what else? Let's see. I would watch YouTube videos if there was any concepts that I was having a hard time with. So that definitely helped me improve my scores as well. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I really, really enjoyed this course. It was definitely my favorite class out of this master's program so far. I enjoyed the lectures a lot. I got a lot of good information out of the lectures, and it was really interactive. So yeah, I really enjoyed this course overall, and I was proud about my SAF Meds progress.